Hi, I'm Jenny Day, an artist with Jonathan Ferrara Gallery, and today I'm going to show you a peek inside my painting studio. So welcome to my painting studio. It's upstairs in my house, and I have one large wall and like an office area and a bunch of big windows, which is exciting. A lot of my studios in the past didn't have any windows. And I'm finding that the landscape here is really changing in my work. I don't know if you can see outside this window, but this horizon line and these mountains keep showing up, especially over here. I've been finding that I'll be working on a piece and that view will start emerging. So I'm working on some large paintings right now. Some of them are kind of humorous, like this cat, thinking about disaster and our landscape and our environment, and then also trying to infuse some humor into our situation. And this is one that I will make a collage usually, and then I start drawing out the painting. So I think you can see some of the details of the drawing starting to happen. And in this area is where I make collages. So I'll usually make a ton of collages before I get one or two that I really like, and then I'll start using it to inform a painting. So this is the cat one. It's become a big painting, and some of these other ones have become paintings. And I often talk about destruction in the landscape and our response to it, and how our memory changes landscape. And in my collages, I use a lot of found images, but I also use like pens and paint pens to draw over them. And that's just a way that I sketch. And then this is like my little office area. And in my paintings, they usually have a lot of layers, both with airbrush and spray paint, acrylic, ink, and I use a lot of tape. And I mostly end up painting in this corner. You think I have a big room that I would paint everywhere, but I end up setting up in one corner and working on a couple paintings at once, and then I'll view them in the room. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. This one is one I've been working on lately that is kind of trying to merge two different things at once. I started it once the coronavirus started happening. And I haven't had much fire in my work, but I think that's changing. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Hi, I'm Jenny Day, and yesterday I showed you a peek inside my painting studio. And today I'm going to show you a little bit of the outside of my painting studio and my clay studio, and then I'll give you a small tour of my clay studio. Alright, thanks. So I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and on top of a hill in a big crazy house. Here's some of its view. And my studio is these two rooms. So there's this room downstairs, and then there's a room upstairs. So I'm going to walk you into my clay studio. So this is my ceramic studio, and this is where I work on glazes. I've just started getting into doing transfers and stencils, which I do a lot of on my paintings. And I'm thinking that this piece will be part of a larger sculpture. Same with this one. And these little pieces I'm gonna reglaze and try to attach to other works. But this is kind of where I put some of the things I'm inspired by, and I do a lot of glazing. And then I have a storage shelf and pieces up here that are in progress. This one is gonna have a snake that goes with it, and it has a whole other half. And this one has a top covered in flowers. And then there's gonna be other pieces that come out the sides. And I have a slab roller. And then this is one of my dogs, Kestrel. He's with it. And then over here is my table where I make all my different projects. So I'm working on a project where I'm trying to add metal. So I'm slip casting some nails. And I've been working on this big spider that has a wire armature. And I do a lot of sketches. And so this is kind of that earlier project I showed you that was unfinished with the flowers. This is what I'm hoping it'll look like. And then this is another project, a sketch that I've been working on. This is what I'm thinking the spider will end up looking like eventually. And then I'm just starting to work on ideas for making a scorpion. So this is going to be its body, like its torso. And then I have a wall of glaze test tiles. So all my glazes that I work on, I test there. And then these are some pieces that I've made just exploring kind of form and glazes. And I really like things that have movement and crawl. So those are some finished pieces. Yeah, so it's a nice place to work. Lots of things to experiment on. And I'm just getting started and I'm super excited. Hi, I'm Jenny Day with Jonathan Ferrara Gallery, and today I'm going to show you a little bit of the process of my painting. on.